Hello everyone, welcome to the Steel Donut Collective. My name is Connor, with me on this video is Bob.
This is my final intro line.
Yella.
Great eye.
And Matt.
Hey, I'm Matt.
And boys, do you remember when we covered some stories by an author named eve.everstone?
Yeah, I vaguely remember. Wasn't that the one with the
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
The one with the card in the corner.
First, it was the Ice Queen for You, followed up by The Masked Man and the Lady. But Eve Everstone has written 3 Elsword stories, so this is going to be like us covering the, last in a trilogy. Like
a trilogy of unrelated
stories.
stories.
The original Star Wars, Indiana Jones, all the best trilogies.
Or like Shiro Haruno trilogy. This is the Eve Everstone trilogy.
So this is Eve Everstone's 3rd Elsword story. This is Your Are the One.
Good.
So close. So far.
Yeah.
When Eve goes to a new school on the first day, she finds her worst nemesis, Rena, and she
Not
has
nemesis.
caught...
Nemesis.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. Nemesis.
Yeah. Just hold it as long as you feel like.
And she has caught the eyes of one special boy. Ad! Enjoy.
Okay.
Her best friend,
there's more.
Aisha.
Yeah. Yeah, that's okay.
Okay.
That's also there.
Yep. I don't know how that relates to the rest of it, but I'm glad you told me that is
Colon
there.
3, I guess I got to agree with colon 3.
Yeah.
That's my face right now.
You know
Don't
what?
think
That's
too hard
a
about
famous
that.
Mark Twain saying. You got to agree with colon 3.
Oh.
Right. But
One of his more underrated quotes.
Eve being a new girl in high school, getting the bullies, getting the guys. This sounds familiar.
It's
But
almost like she only knows how to write one story.
yeah.
Aw.
But I guess we'll see how this one turns out. So this is chapter 1, A New Girl.
We have an author's note at the beginning, which reads, "Well, for this, let's see, ha ha ha."
3 ha's, but only 3 ha's.
And then, of course, as is customary for Elsword stories, we get to know the classes of some of the characters, I guess, not even all of them. So Eve is a code Nemesis, which I don't think is in the... I remember the code Nemesis. I don't remember the code Nemesis, but okay. And
It's probably a later update. It's probably a later update.
A code Nemesis is when she gets 0 accuracy, so she can never land her shots.
Damn.
Oh.
And then we have Ad, who's in full caps for no reason, who is a psychic tracer. Well, then here we go. All humans.
Wait, if they're all humans, then what was the point of... What was the point of specifying what their classes are if they're just
For
gonna be...
their looks, probably.
Oh, for a second I
you
thought
go
that
to
this was-
school dressed like you're going into combat?
I mean, it does change their hairstyle, so we know what their hair looks like.
Right.
Yeah, the hair's the most important part of
I mean, for
someone.
anime characters, hell yeah.
Yeah, hair
yeah.
and eye
So-
color are basically the ways to identify an
Yeah.
For a split second, the all humans I thought was a POV thing, so I thought like all humans was all humans.
All of
POV.
humanity. All of
Like,
humanity.
whoa, that's gonna be a weird POV.
Collective POV, yeah.
Yeah.
This is doesn't say it, but it starts as Eve's
Okay.
POV. It was another cold morning. I headed to school. Normally, I hated transferring schools the most, but I don't really have much choice.
Okay.
My name is Eve. When I was 12, my mother and father died in a car accident, and so that was where my busy life started.
Oh, wait. So, okay. So then if her parents died, then who's making her transfer schools?
Maybe she's making
government.
her transfer herself. She's a real go-getter.
But she hates it.
She
Yeah,
hates
but
it,
she
she's
doesn't
gotta
have
do
much
it.
choice. She has to
Yeah,
do it. She is
has to do
compulsed. Like she is
Yeah.
compelled.
When she stood over her parents' graves, she swore to herself she would always be the wanderer, always transferring.
She
The
would
new
transfer
kid, yeah.
school every year.
Oh.
Yeah. And then she'll, stay in school like Van Wilder.
I'll never make a friend.
Yeah.
And she
That's-
just transfers
So
schools
she
every
vowed.
year.
I was given all of their money since I was their daughter. Ever since then, I've been working at part-time jobs.
But you have all their money.
You were 12 when you started working part-time jobs?
Oh
That's
my God,
illegal in a
dude.
lot of places.
Oh no, it's the main character from Fucking fading hearts.
3 weeks ago, I had finally decided to move.
Yeah, so she was moving on her own.
I didn't know why, but my heart suddenly felt like I should move places.
But
There
you
you go.
hate it.
Now you know who's making her move.
She
it
hates
really
moving,
is her.
but she also just like is free.
Her
You know,
heart,
and just always wants to move.
Dumb.
her
Bad.
heart was feeling like she was feeling too much positive emotion, so she had to do something she hated.
It's almost like
That's
the
sad.
author didn't know why she would be the new student, but also have dead parents. So
Yeah, and also
they just said she felt like it. I don't want to think of a real reason.
she hates transferring schools because that means she's always a loner. But she really wanted to move so that she could transfer schools and just keep writing.
She
whatever.
did it because...
Yeah.
You know, sometimes writers will be like, I'll think of a reason later, and they just keep writing. Instead, Eve Everstone says, I won't think of a reason later.
Yeah.
I'll just not include a reason.
Right, I'll just do it because.
Yeah.
Okay. So here I am today, all alone, forever alone. Or so I thought.
In bold.
Or
Yeah.
so I though.
That's some heavy thoughts right there.
I mean, some
Heavy those.
Yes.
Yeah, you're
Some
right.
very heavy those.
I entered the school, classroom 3B. Before I could open the door, my hand shook like crazy.
Oh,
I'm scared of meeting new people. I just wish to be alone.
So why do you
If
keep
I'm mad,
changing
I'm
fucking...
alone and want to be alone.
man, she's not just an introvert, but with the handshake, she might also have Parkinson's.
Yeah. Early onset
That's
Parkinson's.
Very
a new
early.
development
Insane.
in this version.
Yeah.
Whoa. I'm totally nervous. X_X butterflies in my stomach.
That's not...
I can't do this.
Oh my god.
In the end, the teacher opened the door for me, telling me not to be nervous.
Oh
Hey,
my god.
stop
Not.
it. Stop it. Stop being nervous. God damn it.
Fucking idiot,
Get in here, you little orphan bitch.
Oh my god.
I entered the classroom. I could tell all eyes were fixed on me.
All
I
eyes
mean,
on
yeah.
me.
Well then, everyone, please meet your new classmate, Eve.
Nice to meet you all.
She's also very shy, so please be careful of some of you may be getting some high kicks.
What?
Can I read
Some
that
of you-
again?
Yeah, go ahead.
She's also very shy. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
I
Uh-huh.
get that. So please be careful of
Mhm.
some of you may be getting some high kicks. I got nothing. I don't know.
Okay,
I mean, I think
if they act up and like make fun of her because she's shy, the teacher is also a karate instructor and
And
he
will
will
kick
do
you in
high
the
kicks
fucking
to
head.
their face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the other kids with the pumped up kicks, you know.
Yeah.
Oh.
They
Getting
have some
some
very
pumped
high
up
kicks.
kicks.
They're very pumped up.
Better
Yeah.
run, better run.
Yeah.
Faster than my fire sword. Classic Yoe Mune reference right there.
It's always the little things that crack me up.
I know.
How embarrassing. How could he say that, V?
That's
Sticking
face.
the
Good
emoticons
face.
in here. Yeah. A lot of the students in the class started laughing. That made the tension lower a bit, but I was still nervous.
They were
like
laughing
that
at
would
me,
make
so I
it-
felt a little less nervous.
Yeah, like I
Yeah.
feel like that'd make me feel worse.
She was more in her element getting laughed at.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well then, please sit next to the window where the white-haired boy is. All right. You could just give him a name, but
All right. I made my way to the empty seat next to that kid.
That kid.
30 minutes into the first class, that boy sitting next to me kept staring at me. It was awkward.
yikes.
Yikes.
Oh no. I felt sleepy. I was so nervous last night that in the end I didn't get any sleep. I accidentally fell asleep in class.
You fell asleep in class last night?
She's always
Wow.
a narcoleptic as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, she just falls asleep.
Pathetic. Narcoleptic.
Well, at least she doesn't feel asleep.
That is
Right.
true.
Right.
Just the way that read for a split second, it sounded like she fell asleep in class last night.
Last
Yeah.
night, yeah.
I don't know why we're having class at midnight. Probably
I mean, she
why I
was
fell
just-
asleep.
She was just scouting out the school.
Yeah. Oh boy, but we have Adpov.
Oh, hell
boy.
yeah. As you might remember, the last story had was like in categories and tags was tagged as Ad and Eve, but it was Eve and Raven and Ad didn't exist. Now we actually have Ad in here. Oh boy.
Should I be all evil? Yellow.
Sure.
Is that how Ad sounds?
That is his character.
Alrighty, I'll be evil. OMG. How cute she's sleeping. I couldn't help but gaze at her.
That's gross.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is pretty gross. A note was passed on my desk saying, "Open me, XP." I opened the note and blushed slightly.
And gained XP.
Open me for
Level
points.
up!
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah, there was a level up in this note.
It was saying how I was daydreaming about Eve.
So
Okay.
he's spying on Eve. Someone else is spying on him.
Yeah, somebody
I
is
was about to
spying on
say,
Ad, spying on Eve.
It's creepy he's spying on her, but it's also creepy somebody gave him a note
Someone
about
else is spying on him. Like, they just know, like, oh, there goes that perverted motherfucker. I better make sure he doesn't do anything stupid.
it. I'm gonna give him some XP. How rude. I was just curious. That's all. I mean, we do have the same hair color. Oh, it's missing punctuation all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
Yeah, I mean,
Eve.
it's Eve Everstone.
It's Eve
She has the
Everstone.
punctuation in her name instead of in the story.
Look at him, always flirting with Rena. How dare he say that? Man, this crow boy pisses me off. The bell finally rang.
Rank.
It was lunchtime. The teacher headed out the room.
He didn't
Once
say-
again, this is the first class of the day, and then they immediately break to lunch.
No. You see, it was 30 minutes into the first class that Ad was staring at Eve, and then Eve fell asleep. So
Yeah.
it's been at least 30 minutes.
Yeah, these are 30-minute classes.
Yeah, this is like a 1 hour day. This always happens in Eve Everstone stories. She goes to class 1, and then it's lunchtime.
Yeah, no, I was
Yeah,
gonna say. It's a
that's
30-minute class, they break for lunch, they come back, have another 30-minute class, it's over.
They go home.
Half
yeah.
the time when they break for lunch, she just goes home afterwards.
It's an hour
That's
and a half
true.
school day. Oi! Crawl boy, you picking a fight here?
That's great.
Oh,
Nice.
boy.
I was thinking you were gonna go for like a male bandit one thing, but that's even better. I love that.
Boy. I'm just saying.
Raven laughed off. Wait, hang on. Sorry,
Mhm.
I gotta do a double take.
Yeah.
Raven laughed off his, but that's another thing that pisses me off about him. Laughed off
Okay.
his?
Laughed off his.
Yeah, but that's another thing that pisses him off.
Yeah, okay. Suddenly, Eve woke up. I
She
stared
didn't
at
wake
her.
up from the bell when
Yeah,
it
she-
rang.
She just suddenly woke up.
Yeah.
I stared at her, began to laugh my ass off. I think you mean laugh my off.
Yeah.
Laugh
Come
off
on,
my.
come on, Ad. Stay with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. What an old fogey.
Laugh off my.
What?
She demanded, a bit angry. You have a mark on your forehead from sleeping. She gasped and grabbed out a little mirror from her school bag. She then hurried out of the room to go to the bathroom. A mark on you from sleeping?
Yeah, I guess
Like
she was
it.
sleeping on something and it left a little imprint on her
Yeah,
forehead.
better go to the bathroom and
Yeah.
Solve
Yeah.
that.
You're really gonna wipe that one out with some.
just wipe that off.
It's a good thing that it was specified that they're all human, because if she was still a robot, you can see she has this big gem on her forehead.
I gotta say though that that's a really good first impression
Yeah.
on the teacher,
yeah.
right? You walk in, you're nervous. They're like, "All right, it's okay, it'll be fine. Come on in, sit down."
And then you just fall
relax."
asleep.
And you
in
just
class.
down next to
snore.
that kid.
You just
Yeah.
sleep through that whole fucking shit.
None of the other kids were paying attention, and honestly, I'm surprised the teacher wasn't more of an asshole.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
that's
teacher
true.
was particularly tame in this one, actually. Yeah.
Usually
Yeah.
he's a big asshole.
Yeah.
But we have more to go in this story. So, Eve Pav. That jerk! He didn't have to laugh at me.
What's wrong?
One girl said as she saw me struggling.
With
Struggling
what?
with what? Just struggling to exist?
Yeah.
I guess.
In
I
a
mean,
featureless void, the void calls
Oh,
to you.
Shit,
Yeah.
struggling to exist. That's a big mood right there.
It's a huge mood.
Huge.
Yeah.
The hugest of moods.
mhm.
Well, I kind of slept in class and now I have a huge mark on my forehead.
It's better if you use water or you'll just make that area red.
What?
That area will be red if you don't use water.
What?
What
is she trying to do?
Yeah, I don't know what she's trying to do, and I don't know what left the mark. I assumed it was like she slept on her arm and like it left an indent, but if it was some kind of like a marker or something, what the fuck was she doing to it? Trying to scratch it off her face?
Well, she had like she was just waving a pen around a bit, and then she just fell forward like asleep. Just with her head, just bam on the pen.
And it just right through her forehead, and she's dead. The end.
Straight up dead.
It's like that scene in
that's why
fucking
the area is
Dark Knight.
red. It's all the blood.
It's all the blood.
She laughed. She laughed, that whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
How do you know all this?
Oh boy, here's a line. I am the ultimate dozer in class.
Dozer!
The ultimate dozer.
She seemed so proud of it. That's not exactly a quality.
Sure it is.
It is a quality.
Good quality is another thing, but it is a quality.
Yeah.
Gotta disagree with you there, Chief.
I heard the ultimate dozer is going to be a character in Danganronpa 4.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
High school level dozer.
Isn't Zax already the ultimate dozer?
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm calling you out!
Whoa. But it makes time go by all these teachers that keep their yaps open.
Their flaps and
what,
yaps.
What
open.
was that sentence?
It makes...
It was. Is what it was.
Yeah.
It's like it
was.
ended way too soon.
Yeah, I said it and I was like, did I read over some words? No,
am I done? Did I skip part?
Did I skip a part? Nope. That's
I
all
said
she wrote.
what it said, yeah.
She made a little Pac-Man with her hands.
Back is back.
What?
Waka,
She
waka,
made
waka,
me
waka,
laugh
waka,
like
waka.
crazy.
Oh my
In
god.
the end, she ended up taking off that mark.
What mark was on your
I'm
fucking
gonna
forehead?
go to the grave wondering what's on her face.
Yeah.
That
On her
mark
head.
was on her face.
It's gone now.
Yeah, it's gone
Yeah.
now. It's fine now, I guess. Let's be friends. My name is Aisha.
She exclaimed proudly and happy. I'd
Okay.
love
And good.
to. Which class are you in? I asked, hoping she would be in the same class as me.
Didn't you see her in the... I guess, whatever.
Okay, whatever.
3B.
Oh, now that I think about it, I did see a purple-haired girl with her face to the desk, and you were also drooling. Face to the desk sounds weird, but whatever.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Really? Damn, how embarrassing.
Okay, real quick, pause. I drool when I sleep, when I get like bad sleep. And it's real obvious. How would you not notice when you woke up?
Yeah, how did she not notice?
Like she
that-
drooled all over the desk,
Yeah.
and she wakes up, and I guess the drool is just
It just evaporates
Gone.
the moment she wakes up.
Yeah.
like
It's just and it's gone.
you would think
Yeah.
she would be aware.
I like how
no.
she's not at all embarrassed by being able to just easily fall asleep, but drooling.
Yeah, that's
That
the
is
is
embarrassing,
part.
I mean, she is the ultimate dozer. She's
Yeah,
not the
that's
ultimate
true.
drooler.
She's not the ultimate drooler. That's a different person.
That's a different person, yeah.
Me and Aisha headed back to class talking about everything and nothing.
Holy shit!
Yeah, so about the void.
Whoa!
Wow.
Yeah.
They talked about their existence.
Yeah.
Everything is nothing.
And not
And
found.
not found.
Oh,
Whoa!
Oh boy.
oof.
Oof. Maybe this wasn't so bad. As Aisha opened the classroom door, I saw all the girls fangirling next to Ad.
Where have I heard this before?
That is what-
It's
that is
almost
what-
like she can only write one fucking story.
You know, what if... All right, hear me out. What if we took Ad's name, we replaced it with the name Raven?
Let's try that. As Aisha
s-
opened the classroom door, I saw all the girls fangirling next to Raven.
Yeah.
Weird
Huh,
how that still works.
It's almost like you could have just lifted that sentence from a completely different story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That really makes you think, doesn't it?
You say completely different, but come on.
Yeah, what you meant was actually very similar.
From
Story.
literally the same story.
Huh.
Only the names have changed.
Wow. Especially the name of the story, "You're Are the One." We kind of just glossed over that.
Yeah, I mean, we started off with the Ice Queen for you.
That's true.
Yeah.
So,
You know how there's always that one boy in school which all the girls fangirl about? Well, that's him.
I wonder if that's true in Eve Everstone's life.
Yeah, like
gloss
what
over
is her-
that as well.
Like
what
that
is
never
her
happened
life like?
in our life. Like in Connor
No.
and my high school, that wasn't true at all.
That wasn't
Yeah.
a thing, yeah.
Yeah, no, same here.
Maybe Eve Everstone just goes to like an anime high school.
Yeah, she went to the most anime of high
What if
school.
Eve Everstone is just an anime girl? Like,
What if she's
that's
an
gained
anime that was
sentience?
she's an anime that's gotten a bunch of like training
Well,
data, but it's like fitting too closely to the data because she's like an AI learning how to
Well,
speak like a
actually,
human.
our theory going through Masked Man and the Lady was that Eve Everstone might be an AI.
Oh,
who was-
okay.
Remember, who was spoon-fed just like,
The
remember
one
that
story.
thing that lasted for like a week or two? Like, we forced a bot to watch 1,000
Yeah, yeah.
commercials.
Oh,
or, like,
dude, no.
you know.
It's like the Tay-Tay bot, except for instead of feeding it Twitter data, they just fed it anime data.
Yeah.
We forced a bot to read 1,000 romance fan fictions, and remember, we thought that Masked Man and the Lady might be one of those subpaths where it was too creepy, and then it'll get more data and normalize. And
Yeah.
so maybe this is a more normalized version, but it's still got all the tropes. The cool
Yeah.
boy that all the girls like, for new girl, first day at school.
And you know,
She's
the Ice
alone.
Queen was the
Bad
third.
first impression.
The Ice Queen was third gen. That was the
Yeah.
third one they wrote.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh,
Huh.
and that was creepy as hell, so.
Well, I mean, it got worse over time. You know how the bots, they start out okay.
And they
then
corrupt
as they
a
go on,
little
they
bit.
get more and more corrupted. With
And
the
then
more
they
and more
just
data.
start
Trolls
dro-
come in and give it false data. And all
Yeah,
that, yeah.
trolls
Yeah,
can
and
give
then
false
and
data.
before you know it, you have a bot that just draws blobs.
Blobs and Nazi iconography and all kinds
Yeah,
of
and
weird
then- and
shit.
then
And you're
before you
like,
know it, you have a
I don't
bot
want
that just-
this anymore. Let's just cancel the whole project.
You have a bot
Yeah.
that just draws, just writes creepy fan fiction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see how this one turns out.
Well,
Mhm.
fingers crossed.
Yeah. Oh, so does that mean you like him?
Yes, I do a lot.
Very blunt. I like it.
Do you have a crush on him? Yes, I'd like to have sex with him.
I want
wanna
to S
maybe-
that D.
I really want to hold hands.
Oh no, that's too far, Yellow. Too far.
Yeah.
Gross.
Gross. I can't.
Okay.
See, here we are,
I-
all making some
okay.
lighthearted chase jokes, and you're jumping
fuck?
straight into hand holding.
Watch your fucking mouth, Yellow.
Yeah.
I could see her almost drooling looking at Ad.
She has some issues.
Her case is desperate.
You met her like 5 minutes ago. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, and she's like trying to be your friend.
Yeah, you judgy bitch. Like,
Yeah.
Wow.
Honestly, I do admit he is handsome, but there is nothing that special about him.
Fragged. He just got owned.
yeah.
Oh,
Destroyed.
Mic drop.
Oh, shit.
this is about to go down a weird path.
Devastated.
Boy.
Hey, Aisha, do you like anime?
Is it too late for me to back out of this story? Can I quit now?
No.
Can I just
Where's
leave?
the
You're
ejector
here.
button?
Is there an eject button to drop me out of this recording?
Which button
Can I
on
just
this-
quit the steel donut?
Which
Can
button
we quit the
Which
steel
button
donut? I
on
don't want to
this-
go down this avenue.
on this
okay?
keyboard do I need to hit to get
Anytime
out
a
of here?
character in a story asks another character if they like anime, that's who I'm drawing the flipping line. I'm leaving.
Yeah.
It's the most amazing thing ever invented.
Oh no.
She sprouted.
Weird. Wait, keep going.
Would you like to come karaoke with me sometime on Saturday or Sunday?
What? I'd love to.
I see the sleeping dork Aisha has just made friends with another dork.
Rena said puffing?
Puff, puff,
No, wait.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. No. It's one word.
Ow. That actually hurt.
Okay. I'm trying so hard. Fuck. Okay. Calm down.
You can do it.
I'm zen. I'm calm. I can say a word. I can say a fruit.
Yeah,
You say the name of a fruit.
I don't think you can. I don't think you can do it.
Jesus.
I think it's kill him. You know what? We usually make jokes about how I died. This is Yella's
I know.
last story.
Like, Yella,
Yella's
I'm kinda
going into the
concerned.
Just one word. I just need you to do this one word. And we can go back through this.
Breaking
You can
character.
do one
I'm
word,
concerned. You don't
and then
do
we'll put
this.
you 6 feet under. Okay, we'll bury you right then and
Yes,
there.
please. Okay, that's a good deal. I can say a fruit. Come on.
You can do it, Yella. There we go. All right,
There we
boys.
go. All right.
Anyone have
All
any
right,
final
back to
words
the
about
story.
Yella before we put him down?
Hold on. We'll get to Yella's eulogy in a minute. I want to get to the end of this paragraph.
Aisha screamed at her. I looked at Rena's chest. OMG, they are like melons.
Okay.
What?
So the conversation was, you know how there's always that one boy in school which all the girls fangirl about? Well, that's him. Oh, does that mean you like him? Yes, I do, a lot. Hey, Aisha, do you like anime? It's the most amazing thing ever invented. Would you like to come karaoke with me sometime on Sunday or Saturday? I'd love to. I see the sleeping dork. Aisha just made friends with another dork. Melon!
Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those wacky high school animes.
That didn't follow at all. That didn't make any fucking sense.
It's one of those wacky high school melons.
Was that
was
what
that?
happened? Was that what happened in the previous story as well, where like the characters were just talking past each other?
Yeah.
I mean a bit. They did.
So it seems
honestly-
like in this story they're starting to get a grasp on like call and response conversation, right? But like they don't understand that the conversation needs to flow from one point to another. So they're like, one person says something, someone responds, and then it's a whole new topic.
I mean,
Yeah.
to be
Until
real,
Melon.
to be
Yeah.
real, both anime and karaoke are pretty Japanese. So that's
not a
the
good enough connection.
That's the connection.
That's the connection between those two.
And I
That's
still
how- that's
don't
how that
think
works.
Melon is a good response to you're a dork and you just made friends with another dork.
It's just
Melon!
It's
Yep.
just kind of
It's
like
just-
it's kind of like a just a shut up bitch, but instead she just yells a fruit.
It's just like a list of things that need to happen and also tropes. Like,
Yeah, it's-
Aisha needs to say something about how Ad is so popular and so cool. All right, she did. So check.
Checked off that
Oh,
list, yeah.
Now
Alrighty, that's
Eve
done.
and Aisha need to plan a hangout. Check.
Now
Now
that's done.
Rena needs to
now
be a
the
bitch.
bully. Yeah, Rena
Check.
needs to bully them, and someone needs to note she has huge boobs, so I can write that.
Check. Yeah.
My
Done.
big boobed bully.
Yeah.
God.
Oof, that's good. Powerful energy.
Yeah, that's got powerful big boob energy.
Yeah.
Big
Melon
boob energy.
right there.
Rena's face grew angry, and she was about to slap Aisha as she did. I don't know why, but my body moved on its own, and I protected Aisha from that slap.
No,
know
you
why
hit
either.
me. I'm more pathetic.
She just stepped in front and like you didn't even block the slap. You just took it.
You just took it to the face. You didn't like put out a hand to like block it or anything.
Or to
you just
catch
stepped
her.
in. Yeah, you stepped in front of it like an idiot.
Yeah. I'm sorry that I had to let you slap me in the face.
Eve is such trash. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
What the fuck is this?
Yeah. My cheek was red.
Eve, are you okay?
Aisha screamed. I looked back at her and tears flooded my eyes.
It was her fault for getting in front of Aisha.
It kind of was though.
Yeah,
mean,
I mean, she didn't even
She
try to
could've just-
stop the slap. She just
Yeah,
walked
she
in
could
front
have
and
just
took it.
blocked it. She could have
could've-
used her
some
hand
could've
instead
tried
of her
to block it,
face.
but
Okay,
you
so
didn't.
Eve didn't even do it because she's a good person. She did it because she doesn't know what she's doing.
Pretty
She
much.
was just compelled, just
Her
like how
body
she moved.
her body moves on its own. She doesn't even have control over it. She's so pathetic. She begs for punishment.
She saw someone else about to get beaten up, and she, like, on instinct, she jumped in there to get beaten up instead. Or at least slapped.
Not even out of the goodness of her heart, just because she sucks.
Listen, it's just like how she, it's just why she transferred schools. She doesn't know why she does the things she does.
Oh,
She
so you're
just
saying
has to do.
So you're
them.
saying the author, Eve Everstone, may have thought, I need Aisha to be almost slapped, and then she steps in to show what a good person she is. but I don't know how to contrive that scenario. So instead, I'll just have it happen and not include a reason.
Yeah, of course.
That's the only sane solution, honestly.
Clearly. You can at least say sorry, Rena.
Fuck you, Bean.
Some boys and girls said, after school I packed my bags. See, one
Are you
class,
gonna move
lunch,
again?
end of school.
One class, time to go.
Also, she packed her bags. Is she moving again?
Yeah,
she's moving.
She had a really bad first impression, so she's just gonna move again.
Let's
To be
transfer
fair-
schools again.
Oh, wait, no, she almost made a friend, so she's got to move again.
Time to blow this popsicle stand. Bye, guys.
I hope I have some luck today.
Why didn't you say that before?
Because now that school's over, the day could truly begin.
There you go.
Something wrong, Eve?
I'm fine. I gave the cold shoulder and left the class. He followed me and offered to walk me home. I'm not going home, though, so no, and even if I was, it would still be a no.
Oh, Eve standing up for herself.
No, this is just normal for Eve. She's always like, don't walk me home. I'm pathetic. I want to walk myself home.
Yeah.
Where did you put your bag, then?
He asked.
Okay.
In my locker.
Comedy.
And you're so dumb, it hurts me.
All right, I'll add you're so dumb. You're so dumb.
Yeah, yeah. Some girl said, laughed. Laughing while saying.
She said laugh.
She said, laughed it.
Guys, you know how stupid this fucking story is?
Yes.
It's real stupid.
This story's real stupid.
It's really awful. This is only chapter 1.
Yeah.
There's 4 chapters to this. What the fuck?
Fire! Fucking garbage!
This story sucks, dog.
Garbage!
Eve.
Eve Everstone is delivering again.
Well, Eve, then see you tomorrow at school.
Ad ran off and smiled.
In that order?
Yeah. In that order.
He ran off, then smiled.
I have to find a part-time job, and also I have to put all my stuff away in my apartment just from the looks of everything I cited.
No, I'm not going to ask
Sure.
what that
I
means.
don't know.
care.
Nope, I don't know.
I don't care.
Sure.
Don't know, don't care.
You could get a full-time job. You've only got one class in the day.
Yeah. You've
Yeah,
only got a
that's very
30-minute
true.
school day.
Honestly, you could probably get a job where you do a morning shift and then take a 2-hour break, and you'd have time to get to school, take the class, have lunch, and then go back to work.
Maybe
Yeah.
days are only like 4 hours here.
I mean,
in the void?
Time has
In the
no
void.
meaning in the featureless void.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess there's no sun, there's no moon, there's no stars, there's no night, there's no day. It's just a white, endless void.
Time has
Yeah.
no meaning, but cash sure does.
That's true.
Yeah.
And yeah,
need
Cash
that
rules
part-time
everything
job.
around me. Queen, get the money. Dollar
Yeah.
bill, y'all.
money makes the featureless void stay featureless.
Oh.
Just how we like it.
Yes.
So much work. I headed in town. A shop that said hiring.
So you just stop using
that's a
verbs.
sentence. I don't know how it relates, but it is a
Wait.
sentence.
It a restaurant perfect.
So it's not a shop. Well, maybe
don't
it is.
know
It
what-
sells food, I guess.
You're just it's just falling apart. I headed in town. A shop that said hiring. This is just avant-garde word salad.
It's like some strange poetry now.
Yeah, yeah.
Are we including this in Poetry Night 5? Should I be snapping? I feel like I should be snapping for this.
I walked in and asked if I could take the job.
We don't
Job
need pesky kids like you around. Now go back home.
I'm 16, I screamed at his face, then ran away.
End quote.
Why did
And
you
what?
say all that out loud?
Yeah. I shouldn't have done that.
You really shouldn't have. Now he thinks you're crazy.
At the very least, you
and
could
a
have
pest.
screamed, I'm 16, and not, I'm 16, I screamed at his face, then ran away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too often she explains what she's doing out loud in the first person
Yeah, it's
Like she narrates her actions. It's great.
while doing them.
Yeah.
A cafe. Perfect. Next one is always the one.
Oh, is that how
That's
it
some
goes?
deep shit right there.
The fuck is this?
It's like third time's the charm, but instead it's next one is always the one.
Always the one, yeah.
Poetry.
The bot is breaking.
The story is breaking. It's falling apart.
Bob is breaking, he said.
Yeah. May I take this job, please? I'm begging you.
I mean, she says
One
May
job.
I take this job, please?
one job to go, please.
I like energetic people like you.
The shop owner smiled.
Have you ever worked in a cafe?
Yes, about 2 times.
Like 2 shifts or in like 2 different cafes?
How do you not know if it's more than or less
Yeah.
than 2?
You can't
Yeah,
do
about 2.
You can count.
Roughly.
You can count 2 on 2
Approximately.
fingers.
Approximately 2 times.
You start tomorrow, then all the girls here are nice, so are the boys.
What?
Cool.
What?
Oh,
Okay.
you guys need me to explain that sentence?
Yeah.
No.
So she starts tomorrow,
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
then
Mm-hmm.
all the girls here are nice.
Mm-hmm.
So
Alright.
are the boys.
Yeah.
Oh, I
yeah,
see.
you know.
Oh, I get. So she starts here tomorrow, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. And then all the girls here are nice.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Be-
And
be
so are the
fellows,
boys.
eh? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
He seems like a nice guy. This is promising.
Sure.
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 Adpov.
I went to do shopping for my mother when suddenly I saw Eve thanking the manager of a good coffee shop.
That's not coffee.
That's a cafe shop.
Oh, I'm
Coffee.
sorry. Coffee shop. What is she doing there?
Not a
What kind of
question.
girl doesn't head home after school and goes off to a cafe manager? Either she is crazy or she bought something.
What?
She's an interesting girl.
What kind of a
What?
girl doesn't head home after school
And
goes
goes
of to thank a cafe manager? Either she is crazy or she bought something.
Yes.
Maybe
Ad.
she bought something.
You are
Maybe
insane.
maybe she's looking for like a job next
Or
to
maybe she
school.
bought coffee.
Yeah,
Maybe she bought coffee.
Why
She
isn't
was
that
like,
your
yo,
first instinct?
Yo, thanks for the drink.
She's
she's crazy
16.
or she bought
16-year-olds
something.
can drink
Yeah,
coffee.
I love that it's either she is crazy, which is the more likely option, or she bought coffee.
Which is like
The less likely
impopsicle.
often.
Yeah, like that's like improbable.
I've-
as
okay,
I
hell.
saw her
All right, guys.
thanking the manager. Maybe
you
she's crazy.
Yeah.
But all right, let's be real. Have you ever seen like a teenager at a coffee shop? No, it doesn't happen. It's not
I mean,
a thing.
if I saw a teenager at a coffee shop, I would be very concerned, but that's due to cultural reasons.
If I saw a teenager at a coffee
Oh,
shop,
that's
I'd either
true.
think they were insane or
Yeah.
they bought something.
I remember
if they
turning-
bought something, I would be very concerned for cultural
I remember
reasons.
turning on the TV and on it was Jackass the Teenage Years.
Yeah.
And it was like, I'm Johnny Knoxville. I'm going to go to school and then I'm not going to go straight home. Instead, I'm going to go shopping. And like they actually did it. Like the bell rang, they walked out and then they went shopping
madman.
instead.
The absolute madman. Holy crap.
Or no, they the bell rang and they went off to thank a cafe manager. And
That's
it was like
wild.
Yeah, it was wild, man.
wild.
You
dude.
see, they went to a coffee shop, but plot twist, it was in Amsterdam.
Whoa.
It's a sex thing.
Yeah.
It's a sex
Yeah, that's
thing.
what it is.
Well, that's the end of this fucking chapter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Chapter
wish it were the
one.
end of this fucking story, but no.
3 more to go, please.
Eve.
Yeah.
Eve, hon.
Dude, that was chapter 1, a new girl. Next up is chapter 2, the first kind words.
She's ever heard in
Which
her
really
life,
makes
probably.
me wonder, because, like, yeah, she and Aisha were getting along.
Yeah, they
So-
had
Yeah.
some kind words.
No, I guess that didn't count.
No,
Yeah.
not at all.
I guess
but
not
I'm
for
excited.
no real reason. Yeah.
I'm excited.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching, and special thanks to our supporters over on patreon.com/steeldonut. Their names are on screen now. If you want to support us but do not want to join the Patreon, you can also donate to our PayPal. Otherwise, feel free to leave any thoughts or requests either down in the comments or join our Discord server. All relevant links are down in the description box. Have a good day.